So good morning, this is Ariel Guerrero and this video is our final output in diplomatic relations and consular practices. So let us proceed. For the first question, can you identify or describe the proper attire of a diplomat during official meetings? So throughout tradition and usage, diplomats have come to wear certain kinds of clothes in certain occasions. So your uniform will depend on the function, so be it casual or formal. Um, Based on our lesson, there are different types of dress to be worn for different types of gatherings. So first is the morning coat. The morning coat is used for farewell dinners, paired with hat, black tie, and medals. Next is the tailcoat. The tailcoat is used for evening gatherings and paired with white tie, white sleeves, black coat, and a sash. And lastly, the dinner jacket, or may refer to either a dark colored or white jacket and used for White House gathering. So, next question. What are the personal skills of a diplomat that they need to develop more to maintain the peace and cooperation between the sending state and the receiving state? For me, the first one is the intellectual discipline of foreign policy analysis and reporting. Because he or she knows how to interpret the international law. And this is what we do instead of declaring a war. And the next skill that needs to be developed is the skill in negotiating in day-to-day basis diplomacy. Because a diplomat must pass the same level of energy the whole day, or they must pass the same level of intelligence when it comes to negotiating. And lastly, the skill in communication and public diplomacy, including television presentation. So this is important because especially TV interviews are recorded. So this is they can use these recordings against you. So diplomats needs to be extra careful. So and for the last question, can you identify an important scenario in the past that they achieve international cooperation with the help of diplomatic privileges and immunities? So, based on my research, the scenario is the new realities in foreign affairs, diplomacy in the 21st century. So, modern diplomacy is currently experiencing fundamental changes of an unprecedented rate. So, which affect the changes or the very character of diplomacy as we know it. These changes also affect aspects of domestic and international politics that were once of no great concern to diplomacy. Technical developments, mainly digitization, affect how the work of the diplomat is understood. The number of domestic and international actors whose activities implicates diplomacy is increasing. So the public is more sensitive to foreign policy issues and seeks to influence diplomacy through social media and other platforms. The way exchange between states as well the interchange between government and other domestic actors. Progress is influencing diplomacy's ability to act legitimately and effectively. And finally, diplomats themselves do not necessarily need the same attributes as they previously did. So these trends reflecting general societal developments needs to be absorbed by diplomacy as part of the state governance. So, this ends my final output, and thank you for listening. Take care and stay at home. Thank you so much.